After so many years of being a Travis Scott fan, after so many years of doing session breakdowns, somebody finally sent me a Travis Scott session, and I'm aggravated because I really can't do nothing with it. And no, you're not gonna get the session with the vocals and everything, but you can get the PTX file. So let's just jump into Pro Tools. All right, so we're in Pro Tools, and as we see, this is everything that I got here. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of plugins that are inactive, right? So just to verify, this is Travis. So let's play.
Overnight, just overnight, I slipped into a cardiac. Slipped me a drink, slipped out my conscience. Wonder if I'm coming back, you maniac. I might have burned the roof on what I'm supposed to do. Cool, my name on this stoner, victim of you. Fuck.
Not AI, right? So it's really Travis. And when we look at the session here, it's a lot of just empty takes, nothing really going on. All right, so we'll go through some more of those takes later. But as we see on the track, I guess he was recording on, I'm missing plugins. So if I had to guess, this would be the tube tech, the soft tube version, because I have the UAD one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that this is the soft tube one. Have to buy that one. All right. So I got to get that one so we can see what those settings looking like. All right. And then it's a channel strip here. Okay. And then this might be an old session too. So it's like, I don't know what's really going on. Haven't touched anything. I just opened it. All right. And then this is just on default. It's not even doing nothing. All right. So it's like, I don't know if they use auto-tune artists or they had 6 on here or 5. I don't know. And then there's a plugin right here, Dynamic Spectrum Mapper V2 or whatever. I don't have that plugin, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I really can't do nothing because it's going to be plugins in here I don't have. So if you have these plugins, you probably done hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, they got this on the beat. Is the Isotope Ozone 5 EQ. I know a lot of people talk about Ozone 5, though. That's one thing that I know a lot of people will not give up on. And then when we look down here, same thing, Tool Tech Channel Strip, Auto Tune, Dynamic Mapper, okay, same thing. Everything's the same for the most part. Then we just go all the way down. Then we got the hook buzz, then we got the verse buzz 1, verse buzz 2, whatever like that, 3, and so forth. And then we see it's the same things on each one of these, because a lot of people, when they do these tutorial videos or try to teach you how to mix like the pros, they don't be really knowing what these pro niggas really be doing. Everything be like their idea what they would do, how they will approach it, what they think, right? So videos like this kind of show you where it's like you got to find like the middle ground, okay? Because it's like this might just work for tracking, right? Just getting rough ideas. This is nowhere near the final mix or anything. So we got to keep that in mind. So just since all of these are the same, I have this plugin. I know for a fact I have this plugin. All right, so let's make it active. So this plugin is really, really good, right? It's a vocal enhancer, right? I've seen this in the Ghana, like the Banes. Like in the Banes template, this is definitely in there for the thug shit. So vocal enhancer, you can't really go wrong with that. And then again, Isotope Ozone 5. Isotope Ozone 5 again. And then the de-esser. Like I have this de-esser, so we could pull that up and just see what's going. There's not really nothing going on with that, right? Same thing for those. It's just duplicated. And then we have for the delay, we see a Manny delay. I haven't touched anything on it, all right? We're looking at this for the very first time together. All right, so Manny delay, Manny reverb. So it's like if you want the Travis Scottish kind of verb or something like that, you can kind of get away with it. But I don't know what that would sound like if I turn it on. We can see. And then I have this plugin. All right, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this plugin. So it's like we see that's on the master fader. So that's there. I don't have this plugin again. I don't have that plugin. I don't have that plugin. And I don't have that plugin. So it's like, again, I'm telling you, I got a bunch of plugins in here I don't have. All right. There's probably going to be a lot of people that can use this, and they're probably going to sound fucking crazy because they got the plugins and I don't. And I feel some type of way. Right. So let's see what it sounds like if I don't want to play the beat though, because I don't want to get no strikes or anything like that. So we're just looking at it, man, for what it is. So let's just turn on some of these effects real quick.
Overnight, just overnight, I slipped into a cardiac. Slipped me a drink, slipped out my conscience. Wonder if I'm coming back, your maniac. I might have burned the roof on what I'm supposed to do. Cool, rolling stone.
That do sound like some Travis verbs and shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's try some of the other takes. Let's see what this one sound like.
Picture me rolling on in it, rolling, feeling, tilling, killing, feeling, billing. Live fast, die. One time. Life of a life of a loner stoner rolling on the pond, huh? From the time the corner for my living for my long heart. One time.
So Travis be reading.
Life of a rolling loner stoner for my hundred and the heartache a heart from the tunnel for my cardiac.
Let's see what that's like. So let's check and see what the vocals coming in at. Because like a lot of people be trying to figure out like what levels should they record their vocals. And this is kind of good so we can kind of like see and analyze like what's going on. So let's hit analyze. That's coming in at negative 4.9. Okay. It's coming in at negative 4.9. Let's check this one. Negative 10.8. Let's check this one. Negative 5.9. Let's check this one down here. Negative 7. Let's check this one right here. Negative 8.2. Let's check this one right here. Negative 10.1. There's gonna be a lot of people like, but bro, how do I get my vocals like that? It's like, bro, he's recording through like gear and shit, bro. So it's like it's gonna look loud. It's gonna be louder. It's gonna be like, I don't know. It's like we're just seeing what's going on. It's like a lot of different takes. So it's like this is one way that you can approach your recording. It's like you don't have to punch in, but you can record a bunch of times, see what take you like, and you can just vocal comp and just do what you need to do. I think a lot of times people overthink it, and like that's where I come into play because I want you to just realize like find a system that works for you. Find a recording template that works for you. Not saying that template is the end all be all, but it's like your starting point so you know where you're going to start from, right? Find where your vocal levels are good, right? Find where you want to work from, okay? All right, some people might say him doing this recording like this is stupid, right? Some people might say he should just punch in. Some people should say he should just write out the whole verse and one take the whole verse. There's not one way to do this, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's just where we at. Let's try. Let's did I listen? Let's try it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's listen to this last take right at the bottom. It's like he recorded a bunch of takes here.
Overnight, just overnight, I slipped into a cardiac. Your maniac slipped me a drink, slipped out my coming back. Fuck, one time, okay.
All right. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see what this.
Tell them what I'm supposed to do. Alone and rolling, stunting on and running under you.
And this just goes into play. Travis Scott sounds like Travis Scott without a full preset. And I'm going to show you, like, I'm really going to show you because I'm going to find out the BPM of this beat, right? I'm going to swap out the beat. I'm going to keep the vocal. And I'm going to make a Travis Scott template, a preset around it so you can understand, like, Travis Scott going to sound like Travis Scott no matter what happens.